So now we have Hydro One and the FDA and that smart meter. How does this all come to play? Very carefully. The FDA bought the company that makes smart meters, installed these real esoteric, really clandestine mechanisms in it that it attacks our immune system when we're sleeping. They literally have our lives in their hands. Now you ask, why would they do this? Control. They control you, and it's all about controlling your money. There you have it. They buy the company that makes the smart meters. They give it to Hydro One. They get you to believe that it's involved with sustainable development, these projects to make the earth more green, save lives, and we buy it. We do. We're charged for it. They think that they're doing you the favor. They don't even realize the hierarchy of it. The aristocratic elite that own these companies and know that energy is big money, that drugs is big money, that the media is big money. That's how they get you. They own the FDA, which is the medication, the Federal Reserve, which is the money, the media, which is the television, and they got you lock, stock, and barrel. You know, today you've got people planning where they're putting these smart meters. They're done ergonomically so that we, as citizens, have no say in this. Now, at the push of a button, they will be able to acquire all the information necessary to understand what we were doing at the time. We're being watched. They know when we eat, sleep, shit, shave, watch TV, shower. We become involved in this information age. People like Obama, the fucking asshole that he is, are changing laws. Not for our benefit, by the way, but for the benefit of the corporations, the military-industrial complex. That's what's happening. And these new bills that are being passed are so sinister. They're disgusting. They're inhumane. And they laugh and joke about it. If you have a baby crib in your house, and let's say the smart meter is on the other side of the wall to where that crib is, move it. Move it, because the electromagnetic pulse will affect your baby. It'll attack its immune system. Chances are your child will fall sick. This is no joke. This is all part of this agenda.
Microwave radiation is doing to plants and animals. And the point is that separate from all that, the smart meters, the spy grids, the cell phones spying on you, what the studies show this microwave radiation is doing, the whole raft of issues that you sent us, smart meters, hidden implementation tactics, silent weapons, NASA warfare, and all the documents that are at stopthecrime.net.
And what I found out, Alex, with the smart meter is all of our hard work to get the opt-out and to get the sense that we had a victory was, of course, all just an appeasement plan. I found out that in every single city nationwide, that in the back door, by executive order, there are climate action plans and or energy action plans being approved by your planning department and approved by your city councils everywhere. And this climate action plan requires smart meters. And not only requires smart meters, it requires everybody to replace their old, inefficient, old clunker appliances. But not to worry. They will have green loans so that you can finance. And they say the average cost of replacement of appliances in a household is between $2,000 and $5,000. And we are in a recession. They're going to force the replacement to Energy Star appliances. What is even more horrific is the fact that they want to stop using gas appliances. Gas appliances and equipment are to be transitioned into electric only. And I can tell you that you can find this on our website. I've done an article on this. It's called Exposed: Smart Meters, Hidden Implementation Tactics and Breaking News. reduced. The mother corporation is USA Inc. All the corporations, like the U.S. Fish and Game, the forestry, they're all corporations getting paychecks from the mother corporation. This is a corporate structure. You've got to get in and get the contracts. Get the contracts. This is not an elusive monster standing on a stage behind a curtain. There are contracts running this. They tell us in the Silent Weapons document that they must maintain bookkeeping practices that they do not tell us about.
Where are 1% of American adults?
Oh, I imagine we could find out, couldn't we? We could use Google Earth, because some of them are quite big. There's one. He's got his own postcode.
1% of the population, which is, what's the population?
300 million, isn't it?
So you're talking about between 2.5 and 3 million, say?
Jail.
Yes. G for jail. English spelling of jail, of course, but it is G for jail.
Really, that many people? 3 million people are locked up.
Well, 2.3, which is 1 in every 99.1 adults.
All of those guys there are innocent as well, because they all were arrested for having switchblades, but they've all only got one arm.
Well spotted. A proportion of Americans in prison, more than twice as many as South Africans, more than 3 times as many as the Iranians, more than 6 times as many as the Chinese. No society in history has imprisoned more of its citizens than the United States of America.
We're doing pretty well, though, don't we? We sort of top the European League.
We're ahead of China, Turkey and India.
Yes.
Yeah, with 148 prisoners per 100,000.
It's the 3 strikes and they're out.
That's been really the problem, yeah.
I mean, a legal system based on baseball just seems bizarre.
Yes.
People don't seem to understand the law. It's all very complicated. What's simple? What do people like? Baseball. Right then.
Here's the rule. 3 strikes and you're out. Yeah.
Mental.
What it means is if your first 2 strikes, the first 2 crimes you're convicted of are serious enough, the third one, no matter how trivial, will get a life sentence, 25 years or more. So, for example, Leandro Andrade is serving 2 consecutive 25-year terms for shoplifting 9 videotapes.
It took 9?
Yes. Kevin Webber, 26 years for stealing 4 chocolate chip cookies. It's astonishing.
It's really stupid, isn't it? Because you know you're on this sort of deal.
Yeah.
Pay fine.
Yes.
That is the idea.
Do another murder. Do a bank job. There's no point.
There's no point doing anything trivial.
You're going to get caught.
It is a bit bonkers. But the racial numbers are a bit worrying. And the gender numbers, it's 1 in 30 men aged 20 to 34 is behind bars. But for black males, that's 1 in 9. 1 in 9. There are more 17-year-old black people in jail than in college. So 5% of the world are American, 25% of all prisoners
Isn't the real
are American.
controversy with this the business end of it?
Well, that's true. It's also, as you say, right, it is a business.
Because it's not just license plate, they make loads of stuff.
Well, one of the things I should have said when talking about contraband is that you're not allowed to bring into America anything that's been made by forced labour or prisons. But in America, you could almost say, if you were so minded, that they've reinvented the slave trade. They produce, for example, 100% of all military helmets, ammunition belts, bulletproof vests, ID tags and other items of uniform, 93% of domestically produced paints, 36% of home appliances, 21% of office furniture, which allows the United States to compete with factories in Mexico because, of course, obviously the workers can't refuse to work for 25 cents an hour.
I'd very much like to say something hilarious, but something must be done.
It is.
Yes.
It's astonishing.
Timing this.
It is a bit amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's extraordinary.
Yeah.
It's slavery by the back door.
Exactly.
Which is another video that I've got.
If you're in prison, is there an incentive for you to work?
You get solitary confinement if you refuse to work. Yeah, more than 1 in 100 American adults are in jail.
September 16th, 2013. Look at the front page of Toronto Sun. And there you have it. Smart meter meltdown. Mr. Irwin, this guy here of Orangeville, has had problems. He kicked these people off his property. See the picture there on the left? Because they came to put these smart meters on. But this old guy, a war vet, War II war vet, he was hit to all this, so he challenged them. He said, get off my property. You know what they did? They installed it without his permission, and they snuck in the property, and they did it. Because they do it real fast, like within a minute, it's on. Since the smart meter's been in his house, he's had ringing in his ears and an unbalance. This guy's healthy as an ox, 91 years old. He's paid his taxes 70 years. He's a good Canadian. A good Canadian. The definition of a Canadian is this guy here, Mr. Irwin. Doesn't he have a right to say what he wants in his house and what he does not want? Don't you see what's happening here, people? Pretty soon, they're going to come to our homes and do what's called inspections. Yeah, and they'll say it's part of sustainable development. It's part about keeping everything green and safe. Bullshit. If you have more than 7 days worth of food, you'll get ticketed. It's all monetary. It has nothing to do with humanity. It has nothing to do with the green environment. It has nothing to do with saving the planet.
Weatherproofed. Someone who has more than 7 days of food in their house can be considered a potential terrorist. If you
Firearms are to be collected. Hoarding of food and supplies is a criminal act. Awards of up to $1,000 will be issued for the capture of anarchists.
It has everything to do with money and a corporate takeover. They're going to relocate people. They'll come to your property. Oh, look, there's a whole abundance of paper there. That's a fire hazard. Pay. Oh, my God, you know, you can't be using your washing machine at the microwave at the same time. Pay. Certain things they will put into play. They'll pass these laws, these new bills. Obama, the prick that he is. And if you think Canada does not follow America, wake up. Majority.
can't believe how much stuff they have stashed here.
Planning on having a big weekend, huh? You know better than this. The hoarding of food and supplies carries a stiff penalty. This is gonna go hard. Put the cuffs on him and watch him.
Majority of their stuff has always been practiced, test marketed in Canada. We are fishes. You think America has it bad, we have it worse. They took our guns away a long time ago. They did it with ease, no problems. We have the most clandestine and sinister laws ever. I said it before, a country that prides itself on freedom, why do we have so many restrictions today? Because we've let these politicians get bullied and muscled by the corporatists. And we're
Ladies and gentlemen, the Prime Minister!
All right, stand by. 5, 4, 3.
Good evening. In the past few months, the world community has witnessed unparalleled devastation. Earthquakes and volcanoes have produced staggering losses in life and property. Many are still missing. Starvation has reached enormous proportions. Vandalism is rampant. Chaos has swept through the world's economic system, and we stand on the brink of a nuclear nightmare. The irony is that never before in all of history has there been a more promising moment. In the midst of our weakness and despair, man has found the way. Men of great courage and vision are coming together in a newfound order. Separation and segmentation must yield to unity on every continent and in every country. The East and the West, the Jew and the Arab, the black, white, yellow, all men everywhere must unselfishly capture the vision of a global destiny that will result in a stable and secure new world order. The United Nations of Europe is setting the example for global unity.
By the corporatists.
Our cities
and
shall
when I mean corporations, I don't mean like these small construction corporations, marketing. We are talking the global elite here. We are talking people that want to control the actual globe, the resources that were not given to them. These resources came with the planet. I mean, David, they're not old enough to say, oh, we were here when the planet was born. But they want the God-given right to it. The water, the lumber, electricity. What's going on here? Everything will be electricity. And these electromagnetic pulses that attack people, believe me when I tell you, your immune system weakens and it makes you more susceptible to sicknesses and illnesses. I've seen it happen with my own eyes. If you watch carefully in the middle of the night, get up and tell me you don't hear that buzzing noise, electrical noise. I believe also that there's like a double polarity where the electricity is coming out of your actual plugs. And it's bad. It's not good. Try to avoid all these electric gadgets.
KCRA3 investigates. PG&E is currently installing millions of smart meters in neighborhoods all across the state. The complaint in the Sacramento area continues to be huge spikes in power bills.
And now there's a new smart meter concern out there. KCRA3's Lindsay Paulo investigates. Can your smart meter really make you sick?
In September, homeowners pleaded with the California Public Utilities Commission.
I am desperate, fighting for my life.
They're calling for an emergency moratorium on PG&E smart meters to stop the power giant from installing new wireless gas and electric meters.
The smart meter is especially dangerous to the public health.
A Sebastopol-based group that studies the health impacts of electromagnetic fields, or EMF, and radio frequency radiation is collecting data they say proves smart meters are a health hazard. Many of the people getting sick say they suffer from a condition called electrical sensitivity.
Chest pain and heart palpitation.
Really searing ear pain. I get nauseous.
They say exposure to smart meters makes their symptoms worse.
The trouble is, a lot of times people don't connect the dots between their health symptoms and electrical exposure because you wouldn't expect it.
PG&E says digital meters transmit relatively weak RF signals, much like a cell phone or a baby monitor, and the farther you are away from the meter, the signal drops off.
The World Health Organization says there is no convincing scientific evidence that weak RF signals from wireless networks cause health problems. Smart meters emit about 1 watt, less than cell phones, which some research finds riskier because they are held to the head. PG&E says its meters comply with federal safety standards.
Radio frequency is around us. Smart meters are a very small measure of that. They are well within what you find in common, ordinary household appliances, and far within FCC guidelines.
Dear God, what a liar. People, that's the face of tyranny, disgrace, deceit. That is treachery at its best. He's a disgrace even to his Italian descent, who come from morals and values, second-generation Italians. You're a disgrace, Pomerino. How dare you look at the face of this guy? Stare right into everybody in America and say, oh, it's not even as hard as a telephone. This guy doesn't lie. This is smart meter actual testing in Ontario, Canada. Incredible. The meter is going right off the charts.
Now we're about 15 feet away, and the meter is over 2,000 microwatts per square meter. And it's constant. Over 2,000 megawatts when it reaches 1 low, and the smart meter is located right outside a bedroom window or on the wall of a bedroom, and we'll go inside to see what the effect of the radiation is inside the house. I'm inside the bedroom, and the smart meter is just the other side of that wall where I'm showing at the moment, and this is the front window that I showed from outside a moment ago. But the microwave levels in the room are quite high at times. We're in the other bedroom that's the furthest away from the smart meter, and this is a safer room, and you see there's a regular amount of radiation, but when you look outside of the window, just on the garden there, past the first house, now the second house, there's another smart meter, and that seems to be coming into the bedroom here.
We need to come together. Become pro-social. Be a part of your community. Try to nip these things in the butt before they happen. I always say that. It's important. You know, we're all in this thing together. It's called life.